Good morning, guys. Today I am getting my hair cut. My hair has gotten super long. It's very long, and while I like it long, it's time for a cut. I am planning to cut about this much off of it. Now that's like about 4 inches. That's a lot of hair. When it gets super long like this, I experience a lot of breakage. And I have experienced a lot of breakage in the last like 2 to 3 months. And I'm just not happy with the way that it looks. Most people, I think, like on a regular everyday basis, you'd probably look at my hair and be like, girl, your hair's fine. Like, I can't tell. Obviously these are layers, but in person, I can just tell that my ends are super dry. I can see the breakage, so it's time for a good cut. I'm gonna try to save as much of the length as possible, but it needs at least 3 inches. Where are my layers at? I think my shortest layer is about right here. So I am going to take my shortest layer up about 1 to 2 inches. I think that's really going to help. It's going to trim away all the dead, trim away the majority of the broken pieces. Along with broken pieces, I still do have regrowth. I know that sounds stupid postpartum because my youngest daughter is 2.5, but my regrowth from the stuff that I lost postpartum is now about this long, which is like less than half the length of my hair. Let me pull back some. Like, look at this crazy regrowth right here. That's not broken, that's regrowth. So I'm dealing with a lot of breakage plus regrowth. Like, this straight up makes it look like I have extensions. I do not. This is my natural hair. So there's obviously nothing that I can do about this sort of regrowth, but I do really need a good cut to help trim off some of these dead ends. I definitely want to keep my long hair. I have no desire to go back short. My hair has been literally every length possible. So I will show you guys what the cut looks like once it's done. I'm also getting my hair toned. It's not time to get my balayage redone, or balayage, whatever it's called. It's not time to get that redone yet. So I'm just gonna have her apply a toner just to brighten and freshen up my color. And then after that, I'll just do like a little beauty chats with you guys and talk about some new products that I've been loving, makeup wise, and some updates on some recent purchases, things like that. So I will see you guys in, well, it's gonna be a few hours for me. It's gonna be like a couple seconds for you, but I'll be back once my hair is done. Back from getting my hair cut, and here it is. Not too much different in the length. She said that I didn't need to cut off as much as I was thinking I needed to. She said that my hair was actually really healthy. So we cut off about 3 inches, I would say, because it was, let me scooch you back a little bit. It was like down to here. So we cut off about 3 inches. My ends feel 10 times better. And then we brought my layers up about 2 inches. So my shortest layer used to be down here, but now it's all the way up here. I love my layers, so obsessed with them. I love layers on myself. I really like it when my hair kind of shapes and angles towards my face. So many people in my life loved my like lob haircut that I had, my bob, because it was very angular and it angled my face, and I think it just suits me really well just with my structure and my face shape and everything. And then she also toned my hair. I do use a purple shampoo regularly. I use the Amika purple shampoo and I love it, but sometimes you just need like a professional toner at a salon to kind of just oomph your hair. I love the tone that it gave me. I wasn't, like I said earlier, I wasn't ready to get my balayage touched up, but the toner definitely helped. So I love my cut. I'm obsessed with it. I think my hair looks really good. She used the Dyson blow dryer on me, and I've never had my hair blow dried with that. And then she used the Babyliss straightener. I asked her if she liked the Dyson. I have zero interest. I'm gonna scoot you guys back in. I have zero interest in the Dyson blow dryer, but I just wanted to get like, you know, what an actual hairstylist thinks of it, and she said she hates it. She does not like it. She said the dryer itself is really light, but the cord is so heavy. She said it's definitely not worth it. I never thought it was worth it either. I mean, it made my hair like really nice. She just blow dried it and then ran her Babyliss straightener through it a little bit. But I did ask her, I love asking her for product recommendations when it comes to hair. She's my favorite hairstylist that I've ever had. So I really trust her opinion. And I asked her what her favorite regular clamped curling iron was, because I have my wands, but I haven't really been wanting to curl my hair with them lately because it takes forever. And sometimes I wish I just had like a regular curling iron so I could do it a lot quicker. And she said that the Babyliss 1 1/4 inch curling iron is her absolute favorite. Everybody in the salon uses it, she said, or most everybody. So I ended up ordering it. It was a great price. It's like $41 on Amazon, and I got free 1-day shipping, so it'll be here tomorrow. So I'm super excited to try that out because a wand just takes me forever, and I've really been wanting a clamped curling iron. Like if you guys saw, I tried out the T3 curling iron and I did not like it. I love my T3 wand, but I did not like the curling iron. So I'm super excited to get that in tomorrow and try it out. But I figured I would go ahead and share with you like some products that I've been loving lately, some new things, and an update on the retinol that I hauled in my last Sephora haul. The, what is it called? It's right here. The Appassione retinol cream from Drunk Elephant. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this one first. So I said it, I'm pretty sure I said it in that Sephora video. This thing is so strong. It is so strong. I can only use it twice a week, and I have to be careful about any other masks that I use for like a day or two after I use it. So I used this on Sunday, and then on Tuesday I did my baby facial mask from Drunk Elephant. I can't use those two that close together. They're both super strong and my skin just can't handle it right now. And it just makes me peel. So I have to be careful. Basically, after I use this, I need to stay really hydrated and keep my skin really moisturized and hydrated because this really dries me out. But I love the way that my skin looks. I think it definitely works and it's definitely worth it. A huge con for me though is the packaging. When I first started using it, every time I would open the cap, the product would just spill out on its own. And I was like, holy crap, this was a lot of money. Like I'm gonna waste so much product. Thankfully, I had these little things. They are like little travel clear little thingies. So I grabbed one of these and I poured, or I didn't pour it, but I just held it over it and it naturally poured into this little container. Drunk Elephant should have used something different. I cannot be the only person that has had issues with this packaging. If you don't squeeze it or if you don't push the product out the proper way, the product just pours out, and it was just a freaking mess. So I put the excess in here until it stopped naturally flowing out of the tube. Thank God I had these because I would have wasted so much product. So for now, I've just been using the product that's in here, and I have one of these little spoolie, it's not even a spoolie, but it's like a little tool so I can get the amount of product that I need and apply it to my face. But this product, one great thing about it is that it's going to last me forever because I've already used like 4 or 5 uses out of this thing and it's still full. Because I only use the tiniest amount because it's so strong. I know that my skin eventually will get used to it, but right now I can only use it twice a week. And I have to be careful about the masks that I use up to 48 hours after. Let's see, I want to talk about the lip combo that I'm wearing because I love it. It's just 2 lipsticks. I don't have any liner on, but it's the Lancome Absolute Rouge Drama Matte Lipstick in 510 Ardent Sand. And then I topped it with Charlotte Tilbury's Kim KW. I've used so much of this. Like, it's impossible for me to go through lipsticks, but that's all the way rolled up. This is one of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite lipsticks. I love it on its own with the Pillow Talk lip liner, but I also love mixing it with literally any lipstick. It just changes the tone of it slightly, and oh, I love it. Those are so good. Let's see. Oh, I picked up an Hourglass brush. This is the Hourglass Ambient Edit brush, I believe. So I use this little flat side for contour and this little side for highlighter. I do really like this brush. It's super soft, it's very luxurious feeling, and it's perfect to use with my Hourglass palettes, especially like the my unlocked palette or whatever that I got that's got the 6 pans in it. Pans are super small. This brush is perfect for that. I'm pretty sure that's why they made that brush. But I also tried the powder brush dual-ended one, the one that was meant to be used with the mineral veil, the loose veil, which still love that powder so much for setting my concealer. But I returned that brush. It was not as big and dense as I thought it was gonna be. It honestly, the powder brush side, not the small side, but the bigger side, was the exact same size as my Real Techniques blush brush, which I love to use just to powder my face with. It was way too similar to that, and I was just not I didn't think that it was worth the money. I was hoping that it would be denser and just a little bit larger than it was, and it wasn't. So I did return that right away because I was not going to pay $65 for a dual-ended brush that I felt my Real Techniques brush was the same size and performed better. So yeah, I did end up returning that one. And then I want to talk about some new things. I've already talked about these on Instagram, but this is an oldie but a goodie, but it's a recent purchase. It's the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I'm in the shade Light for DeVille, and it's the foundation that I have on today. I used to use this so much, and it's been a few years and I'm back on the bandwagon. Love this foundation. I forgot how good it is. It is such a good everyday foundation, and if I use the right primer, what did I use? I used the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, which I love, but it also works great with the Hangover RX, and then my Charlotte Tilbury, what is it? I have it. I'm like, cannot think of the names of my stuff today. The Flawless Finish Powder, I set it with this, and then I spray with Urban Decay All Nighter, lasts all day. It's so pretty. Like, I look glowy right now, and my skin looks really good, but I don't look oily. So love that. And then another NARS product, which is new to me, is the Skin Deep eyeshadow palette. It's so good, and it's so versatile. It's got a great mix of neutral and cool shadows. It's the eyeshadow that I'm wearing today. It's a great neutral palette. The mattes are so nice, and the shimmers are gorgeous. They are not like your ABH shimmer shadows. They're a lot more understated, but they're very smooth, very pretty, and they are great for every day. Just love it. No complaints. Best NARS eyeshadow formula that I've ever tried. I know they recently reformulated, and I'm pretty sure the new ones are in here, because I've tried NARS eyeshadows before and was not a fan, but the Skin Deep palette is great. Let's see, what else can I update you guys on? Still loving the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm not wearing it today, but I've used it a few different ways. I've used it as a primer, and then I've also used it as like a liquid highlighter. That might be my favorite way to wear this. So I'll do my foundation, apply my concealer, and then before I set with powder, I'll take this and I'll apply it to my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, you know, a little on the forehead, a little on the chin. I'll blend it out, and it's just the prettiest, like, natural looking radiance. And then I set with powder and it just slightly peeks through. It's so nice. This is going to be a huge staple for me this summer, 100%. And the last little thing that I will talk about, actually I'm gonna mention one other thing. This is the mascara that I've been using. It's the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It is really good. It does a great job of volumizing my lashes. Only thing about this is that I can tell it can get clumpy. So I have to be very careful and not apply too much, because my dog's barking. I can tell that this is the kind of mascara that if you apply too many coats, you gonna be a clumpy mess. So I just have to be careful about how much I apply, but it really does not take long or much to get a nice voluminous lash. So yeah, I really like this so far. Last thing I'm gonna mention is a sponge. This thing's dirty, so don't judge me, but it's this weird looking little wonky little sponge, and it's from Real Techniques. I do not know the name, but I will put it in the description box. I have been loving this to apply cream bronzer. Now my favorite cream bronzer is the Tan de Chanel by Chanel. I need to pick up a new one for summer because I barely have any left in mine, and the Chanel cream bronzer is a huge go-to staple for me in the summer, especially if I'm gonna be outside on vacation at the pool. It's so good, and I've never found anything that I really love to apply it, but this sponge is great. It's not wet, but it's already super soft. So when I do wet the sponge and squeeze it out when I dampen it, whatever you wanna call it, it applies so well. This, let me see. This side I use to apply it to, you know, my cheeks, my jawline, my forehead, and then this small little end I use to contour my nose, and it is so good. So if you love cream bronzer and you wear cream bronzer regularly, but you're looking for just like the perfect thing to apply your cream bronzer with, check out this sponge. Again, I don't know the name, but I will leave it down below in the description box. I've never talked about this before, but it is so good, especially if you're somebody that loves applying, you know, your face products with a sponge. You definitely got to check out this little guy, especially because it's super affordable and you can pretty much find it anywhere. But all right, guys, me and my new hairdo are gonna call it a day. I need to get a workout in before I pick up the kids, because I only have like an hour. So I'm gonna do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed this beauty chats. It was a little bit of everything. It was kind of turned into like a favorites / check out my new haircut. But I mean, that's what I want these little videos to be. I just wanna sit down and talk to you guys about what I'm liking, what I'm using, what I'm loving, that sort of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again in my next one.